Tingles with flyby. Hello my tinglings. I'm very excited to present to you this new series that I'm doing. I'm going to be doing a series of top 10 videos. So I was thinking I would cover from TV shows, books, movies, and all sorts of things. But today I wanted to start off with my top 10 ASMR videos. So the criteria that I used for these videos, and it'll be the same across all my top 10 videos, this is all completely my opinion. It's not meant to be objective at all. It's completely based on what I like. The other criteria that I used in particular for this video is that I didn't want to repeat any ASMRtists, so they're all different artists. So while some of my videos may be all from particular artists, I only represented one from each artist that I like to watch. And I've included videos that have a visual component and audio only component. These are all roleplay videos because that's what I like best, and so that's what you can expect to see in this top 10. So without further ado, let's get into the list. Number 10. The artist is Soul Repose ASMR, and the video is her Handbag Extravaganza, part 1. She has 2 parts, and both parts are very good. I chose part 1 because it is antique bags. So she takes us through all of these amazing designer bags. You have lots of really nice leather sounds. She's very good at pointing out the different features of the bags. It's very well done, very classy, and I think the topic is just very suited to ASMR. I myself am not a huge purse person. I use a camelback for my purse or bag, but I do really enjoy watching ASMR videos about really kind of luxury items. So what's really neat about these bags is they have history as well. She got them from a friend, and so they are a bag that this woman had collected. And so they have all the original boxing and packaging. So it's just really neat to kind of look back into the past and see the amazing, amazing bags. Very, very Tinglicious. Number 9. Whisperin' Storyteller and his travel agent roleplay. This is a video that I have gone back and watched so many times. The setup is that it's a Skype call and he is in London and planning you a trip, and you're in Adelaide. So for anybody who knows me, I'm from Adelaide, so this kind of has a little personal aspect to that. But it's also just really, really well done. There's typing sounds. It's also got a little overlay on the video to make it look kind of like a little bit of noise from if you were Skyping. And then he just goes through, my favorite part is the second half of the video. He goes through and just tells you day by day what he has planned for you. And I know he talks about going to the baths in Bath and relaxation things, going to see the Beatles, and just all these wonderful things. He has a great accent, and it's just so well done. I love that video. So that is number 9. Elegay Whispers with a real estate home sales role play. This is a whispering video. I think it might be the only whispering video that I've put on the list. I'm trying to think now if he actually whispers the whole time. I don't remember. But it's a really, really nice video. It's only audio. There's not a visual component, although he does a little slideshow through different, like a picture of a home and then a floor plan. And while I do really enjoy pointing in real estate videos, which there aren't enough of, which is partially why I have that on this list, is because I love real estate videos. I just love hearing about different features and homes, and it's interesting because he talks about having to keep up the lawn and these different things, which I would actually hate in real life, but I love that video. I've listened to it so many times. He has a really nice voice. It's very soft, very welcoming, and he sounds very professional. So he sounds very realistic as a real estate agent, and so it's very immersive and very easy to get yourself just lost in that moment. So that is number 8. Number 7. graduate nurse and her dessert menu reading. This is a great little series that Graduate Nurse put together. You're up at the mountaintop spa, and she has a spa video, a dinner video, and a few different ones. These are all audio only, but I think they're amazing. I love them to bits. I've listened to them so many times. I don't really know how she does it either, but somehow every time I listen to the dessert or the restaurant video, I feel like there's a new food that I didn't hear the last time, even though I've watched it so many times. So it's quite an amazing video. I think she is underappreciated, and I think she has a really great voice, and I hope that she'll continue to record more content because it's so good. So that is number 7. Number 6. Fantasy ASMR and her event planner roleplay. This is such a good video. She is a very elegant lady. She is very deliberate with the way she speaks, and she has a very distinct style. Everything looks beautiful in her videos. That's across all her videos. This video in particular is very funny, as well as very just beautiful. She has you planning a Saturnalia event, and you'll find out more details about that and what that is as you're actually watching the video. I'd never heard of Saturnalia before the video, but you get a good idea about what it is. She also has just beautiful plans, beautiful menus, and lovely little design elements that are included in the video. It's definitely one I love to go back to, and that's why it's number 6. This is Lily Whispers and her home exchange roleplay video. Now, there are 2 Lily Whispers in the community. This is the original Lily Whispers. She's changed her name to Victorious ASMR because she didn't want to get in drama with the other Lily Whispers, but I still always think of her as Lily Whispers. Her name is Victoria, so that's why she changed it to Victorious ASMR. But this video I really, really love. It is based on the idea of a home exchange. So one woman is in England and going to be visiting California. One woman in California is going to be visiting England. So the first part of the video, she's taking you through the pictures of the home in California, and it's a very nice home. So you can see a soaker jacuzzi tub, a huge kitchen, all of these things. She's done it on her computer, so she's pointing out the pictures and elements as you actually go along watching the video. The idea is that she's got both of you, so you can be either one depending on how you want to. That she's got both of you on Skype as she's talking you through the houses. So then the second house is a little cottage in England and has more cutesy, kind of just old country type style. So it's just fun to hear about the different elements, have the pointing, and she's very complimentary of the two homes. So it's just a really nice role play. And yeah, she's so good. I love her voice. That's why she's number 5. Lady Green Eyes with her fine dining restaurant video. She actually has a few, but this was the first one that I saw, and I've watched it so many times. Kathy, Lady Green Eyes, has such a warm and inviting personality, which really comes through in the roleplay. And if you know me at all, you know that I am obsessed with food, and I love restaurant, waitress, dessert type roleplays. I love to hear about food. It's a very big trigger for me and something I never get tired of. So her version of this one is just so warm and inviting and makes you hungry, but also just makes you feel cared for. So it's a very comforting, very lovely video, and that is why it's number 4. Number 3. Anisa Marley and his personal shopper roleplay around Fortnum and Mason. This is my top male ASMR video, and probably my top male ASMRtist. Anisa Marley has a very smooth and just a gentle, very easy to listen to voice. And in this video, which is audio only, he is talking you through Fortnum and Mason and their hamper collections. Now, part of it to me is his just absolute immersion in the topic. He is completely selling you on these hampers, which go up to £2,500 in price, so a lot of money. It's another trigger for me is talking about luxury items and people selling me on things that I probably would never buy myself. And so he does an amazing job on this video, just deliberately explaining each of them and then throwing one in at the end when you're afraid the video might end. So that is why, because of all of the times that I've watched this video, is why this video is number 3. Number 2. Whispers in Bloom and her Thanksgiving Pie Shop roleplay. For anybody who has been following me, you may know that Whispers in Bloom is my all-time favorite ASMRtist. Hers are the videos that I have watched the most, but because this is an individual video, there isn't one video of hers that I've watched more than I've watched the number 1 video that I have chosen. And so I had a really hard time deciding what Whispers in Bloom video to put. She has amazing ones such as her Enchanted Dress roleplay, her Travel Agent roleplays, and just probably 1,000 others. She has so much content. But I went with the Pie Shop because I think it's one I go back to over and over and over again. The premise is that you are in Gossamer Falls, which is her little all of her videos take place in fantasy places, but Gossamer Falls is one area that she's created, and it's around Thanksgiving time, and so you're going in to select the pies that you're going to bring with you to the Thanksgiving dinner that they're having at the bed and breakfast. And the pies just sound amazing. Always make me want pie so much. And just very relaxing for me to just kick back and listen to her talking about the whipped cream and the cleaning service that comes along and everything else. It's amazing, amazing video, as are so many of hers, and that's why this video is number 2. I had a really rough time with trying to figure out what I should put in this video as my top 10, and there were just too many to restrict it only to 10, so I have to give mentions to a few other videos. Just going to check on this list I have here because I don't want to miss anyone. I have a Rooscabelle Rabbit and her original restaurant video. It's got a lovely sound of rain through it. I really like that aspect. even though I don't think it was planned by her, but I think it ended up working out really well. We have Hyrule ASMR with a Hyrule Cupcakes roleplay. This is just a lovely video combining fantasy and food, so of course it's amazing. You have Southern ASMR Sounds and her personal shopper roleplay. She has quite a few, but I'll link to the one that I mean. She did one, and she always has amazing stories to go behind. And this one is that you've gone horseback riding and broken your leg, and you were going to have this kind of shopping experience for your birthday, but you didn't end up getting to do it, and so the shop has come to you so that you can still have that experience. So she goes through all of these purses and scarves. I think it's over an hour long, and it is just pure pleasure the whole time. It's a good video. We've got Hushed Tones ASMR with a dream house roleplay, real estate as well. She's got a lovely voice, a bit of a British accent, I believe, somewhere in the UK, and just discussing with you all the different homes that you could get, and it's just a really great real estate roleplay. Really enjoyed that one. I've got Desire ASMR, of course, one of my favorite ladies, and she had one of my favorite videos of hers is when she had a clothes try-on video and showing you the different clothes that she had. I had to watch that a few times. It put me to sleep a few different times, so very good video. And then Green Beauty ASMR, she had a hotel check-in roleplay, and that one was just really good. She has a gorgeous little setup, little towels for you to have, some flowers on the desk. It looks very nice. There's lots of typing sounds and just a really nice check-in video. And my final honorable mention goes to After a Fashion ASMR and her fragrance video. She has such slow and deliberate movements. If you like a very slow pace, she is definitely for you. She has so much knowledge about the Oman fragrances that she shares with you. It's just an absolute pleasure as you go through. So that is all of my honorable mentions. The Queen of Serene and her fragrance shop roleplay. I can't even say how many times I've listened to this video and watched it. It is absolute perfection in my mind. She got a really close framing on it, so you feel very intimate with her, even though it only shows her hand and lower area. It's got lots of tapping on the bottles. You've got the spraying sound onto the cards, and she just has so many fragrances. I don't know how she has so many fragrances, but it makes the video just continue on, and she tells you the top notes and the base notes and talks about perfume, and it's just an amazing, amazing video. I found it a long time ago, and I'm always waiting for when it's been long enough that I can watch it again. But I think I know it pretty well by now that I'm gonna have to wait a while before I can watch it again. But it is definitely hands down the video that I have watched the most, and that is why it is my #1 ASMR video. I hope you've enjoyed my top 10 series. Please let me know down in the comments what your top 10 videos are, so that maybe when we do a second version, I can have new content to share. I will see you later. Goodbye, my tinglings. If you heard of 365 days of ASMR, or 365